Maybe I should have bought a chair. I don't know. Maybe I should have brought a chair for the steel pole action. Doing a deep steel pole. No, I think I'm touching the bottom. Not sure. Yo, what up, Chad? We're doing a little bit. I'm trying to do a little bit of both today. Oh my gosh, we had our first one. We're trying to do a little bit of both. Did they take our bait? Oh, he got us with the okie doke. My rig is janky as crap. I didn't get a chance to go to get some bigger weights. I thought I had some, and I looked. I remember seeing them before we moved, but then I got here and I was like, I thought I had some bigger ones. I couldn't find them this morning. I was looking. I was like, didn't end up finding any. Didn't end up finding any big ones. Just got our first little bite right there. Been a minute since I've done this, so to be honest, I'm a little rusty. Plus, I got a. Yeah, you said I might be using hooks. I don't feel like it, bro. It's just like, this is so weird to me because I used to do this as a kid. Now I'm kind of like, I used to steel pole fish back in the day as a kid, but man. With a little slight angle to it. Yeah, that's how I like my drop shot hooks. With a little slight angle to it. I'm fishing a little bit too deep where I'm at right there. Yeah, a little bit too deep. A little bit too deep. Let me change where my little stopper is right quick here. Change where my stopper is. I got a slip bobber on because it's a little bit deep out here in certain spots, so I could change it up as I move around. So we're sitting at about 3 feet right now. Before I got it. What's up, Veckle Me and everybody, man? If y'all could smack that like button, yeah. We're doing a little bit of both. We're gonna do some bass fishing too. We got time today. Yeah, I got time today, unfortunately. Yo, Shug, we're going for a bass, brim. Really want some brim, so we can do like a catch and cook. But I gotta get at least one to kind of see how it's gonna go for the day. But we're gonna we might have our best luck like right up in the air, right down there. I just got bit right up in here though. It's a lot of, like this rock, it's a lot of rock structure like right up in here, so that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, if I cook it, I'm just gonna clean the inside, descale, and then cut the heads off and just cook it whole like that. That's exactly how I'm gonna do it. So some underlying trees over there we might be able to pitch around, pick some of them off of. Right here is just, I'm just playing off of the concrete, pretty much. That's underneath. But we do got a jig. We got a jig. We got the 6 cents frequency minnow. I also got a couple crankbaits, drop shot materials. I got some jerk baits also. So we gonna see. I did bring a spinnerbait too, but I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a wind today, but obviously it's not. It's the first Monday back. School started back today for the kiddos, so. Work our way down right quick. I'm gonna go on the other side of this island here. Wish it wasn't that deep right here. I would, if I had waders on, like chest waders, I would try to sit on the front of that island and pitch out. Let's push this other side over here. First time I'm out, usually I have one rod, one reel, maybe 2 rods, a bait caster, and a spinning caster reel. But today we out and about. I'm gonna try get right in the middle of these 2 little spots right here and see what we got right in the middle. This is a down tree right here. We're gonna just pitch out right in front of that tree. Can't remember. Not sure how deep it is right there, but why not? Take your shoes off. I would if it wasn't 37 degrees outside right now. And if it wasn't wet, if it was dry out, I probably could just jump it. But with it being wet, slippery wet too, not just like that wet ground, but it's like slippery wet ground and with that morning dew on it, oh, that'd be ugly. Even though I do live around the corner, still would be pissed. I think I'm going to, I might drop it down about another foot and see, because I know well, I don't know where the drop off is, but I know it goes like pretty quick, like 3 or 4 foot. Yeah, like right there. That's 3 or 4 foot right there. I know it drops off pretty quick, so where I'm at, I'm down, what, 2 to 3 feet. I might have to drop my bobber down a little bit more. That's the only reason I wanted the slip bobber, because I knew it was deep out here. Yeah, see, I dropped that a whole foot. And that's still sitting upright. That's the only thing about steel pole fishing. It's just slow. That's something you got to get used to doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I used to as a kid all the time, but I was with people, so it didn't matter. What up, man? Hey, I cannot complain. The new year is just now starting, but hey, we're gonna make sure we try to make it do what it do this year. I'm trying to go for broke. Not go broke, but go for broke, aka ball out till I fall out and try to run up the channel and do some big things this year, man. Trying to. That's the name of the game. We're gonna let that sit. We're gonna let that sit. All right, quick. We're gonna let that sit right there. And I'm gonna make a couple pitches. Make a couple pitches with my loosen up my drags, just in case. Make some pitches with my spinning reel, which I got this frequency on with a 1/16 ounce G head on there. Look at that puppy. Make some pitches with this frequency minnow from 6 cents. See what we can make happen. If we can get a bite on it too. Like I said, I did bring multiple lures. Hey, what up, Coastal? Wanted to get on this side, pitch a G. Might hit that back side and see if we can get a good cast in the spot. Like I said, we just out today, man. Just out for fun. Out to try to see if we can make anything happen. Make anything shake. You never know. You never know. The only way you'll know is if you get out here. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year, Cox. The only way you can make something happen is if you get out and try. Ooh. Drag tight. Drag super tight. Alright, that's better. A little 1/16 ounce can cast a little further than I was expecting. I think that cast better than some of my 1/16 ounce ball heads. That's not a fish. I was like, that is not a fish. I was like, that would have been quick if that was a fish. Yeah, the only way you can make it happen is if you get out. That's the only thing. Win, lose, or draw. At least we out here. Some fishing line hanging from a tree down there. Last time I was out here on the yak, I was seeing fish probably about 25 feet off the bank, but they were down deep. Oh, that was a horrible cast. I have to get her back. See, almost died. That was a super soft spot. Almost died. All right, there we go. Yo, what up, Johnny? Hold the spool and let the hook and set the hook instead of it pull and drag. If I wanted to sit there and hold it, I could do that. But I don't even want to sit there and hold it. I was trying my best today to come out and be like bluegill focused, but I realized like how slow it's gonna be. If I came out here before and tried to go for bluegill, probably be a little bit different. I would be expecting that, but I've never bluegill fished. I haven't bluegill fished since I was like 14. My bluegill fishing as of late has been with a freaking ball head with a BFE Baits mini ball and BFE Baits 1.75 swimmers. Now you can't laugh, my guy. That would have hurt. I'd have cried a little bit. we gotta find a spot to cast that and see what could yield us the best option. Because right now there's nothing in that area. Alright, grass on me now. So no grass on my bait. look back, thought it was gone. Let's push down some and try down there. Got a little grass on me, so got down close to the bottom. All right, we're not gonna fall this time. I'm gonna show y'all the damage though. I'm gonna show y'all where I slipped. That's why I ain't going to that island. Look at that. I would almost became a will holler at you. No yak today. I wish I could have walked the yak down, but man, I ain't feel like dragging it. Got my car in the shop today. Should oil change and everything, so I ain't got the car to whip the yak out or go to the lake with the yak today. Plus, I typically wouldn't have been off today. If I didn't put the car in the shop and the kids didn't start school back today, we probably would have been at work. We would have been live today, but we wouldn't have been live like we are now. We would have been like, all right, in betweener. I'd have had scrubs on. Slipping is part of the adventure, can't tell you. That is true. Slipping is part of the adventure. We almost died right there. Dang it. Dang it. I knew it was going to be a matter of time before I lose a head. Oh, no, we didn't. Hey. I didn't lose one of my very expensive 6 cents heads. Got my pliers with me today, so I was ready. I was prepared. That's funny. I was talking to the wife. I'm like, this year, man, we trying to get it, man. Me and her both are diving into stuff. She started her podcast here in a couple weeks with one of her girlfriends, talking about, typical lady stuff and business and all that. And I'm trying to double down on my fishing. Oh, I just dropped something. I felt like I did. Okay, I did. I thought so. I didn't have my mic on today. How's the audio sound? I ain't put my mic on. Let me know if the audio has got to go. Because I got my mic with me. I just didn't put it on. Check my line first before I throw this jig out. Okay. Yo, we got 58 people in the live. If you're here right now, smack that like button. Also hit the subscribe button. Show you boys some love. Audio's great. Okay, cool. Because I don't have my mic on. I swear I got something pecking at my line and not the... All right, Eric. All right, Cox, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Appreciate you for stopping through. Got stuck on a darn tree branch. All right, let's get in here. Did we get robbed? No. All right, let's work our way down a little bit more and see if we can drum up on something on the end I was headed toward anyway. I just stopped out of common courtesy. Oh, thorn bush. Peace. Yeah, I thought I saw some fishing line hanging from a tree down here, but I wasn't sure if that was fish. Yeah, it looks like fishing line. Yeah, it is fishing line. I don't see no bait though. Alright, let's push down this end down here. Ah, of course, braid. Can't take braid nowhere. Braid, I always want to get hung or something. to see the wizard. All right, here, this is the end I wanted to get to initially. It's cold enough to see my breath. That's the crazy part. All right, Chad said hold the line. Hold the line. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy CatchEmKing. If you just now tuning in, smack that like button. Also hit the subscribe button, man. We're going up all 2026. We have not slowed down, and we do not plan on it at all this year. Do not plan on it whatsoever. Let's see. Let me scoot in a little bit and see how deep it is. Is it deep enough right here to hold up my slip? Yep, we're already getting bit. Look at that. Dang. Hold on now. Don't play with me now. He was getting bit right there for a second. I might try to retrying this bluegill thing out. It's just so slow. It's so terribly slow. I just think my setup is too ugly. Well, my homeboy told me to do wax worms because he said he usually does wax worms this time of year instead of red worms. And I was like, all right, bet, I'll try it. So that's why we got the good old wax of the worm on here. To try out over the red worms. But I know it's like 9 to 15 feet out that way, so. Oh, we just got bit. Did we just get bit, or is that just me? Let me see, did I just get robbed? Oh, I think I just almost got robbed. I did get robbed a little bit. Dang, someone made a big old hit way out there. Let's see if we can pull one out. What's up, man? We got 80 people in here. Let me know y'all from in the chat. Get the chat going. Let's get the chat vibing out. Just put on a new wax worm. I'm gonna try to see. Looks like we just got bit a few seconds ago, like right up in here, so. Get in just a little bit closer here. Oh, got bit, got bit. We're just getting pecked at, man. I don't have no bait left. Dog, they small. They just, look at that. Peck me clean, bro. The temp, it is 44 degrees right now. It's 44 degrees out here right now. We just got pecked clean. So there's some bluegill in the area. Set my little bag down there. I'm just gonna throw the cup in my pocket. Mississippi, now we in Tennessee, my guy. Tennessee. Just got our first little couple bites right there. I mean, as soon as I get it in there, just about. I'm really bluegill fish, so I'm gonna look not the best. Homeboy, real life be out here doing this thing with these suckers, boy. Have I fished downtown? Downtown, I'm from Memphis. Downtown Memphis. They are not moving outside of that foot range. If I cast it out about another foot and a half, I'd be right where I was getting the bites. But right here, they not messing with it. But another foot out, they was about right there. I was getting after it a little bit. Should have brought a stool. That's why everybody be, that's why the bucket brigade be on them buckets. They be out here chilling on buckets. Just be asking for a friend. I drove through Memphis last night. It had my head on swivel. What part of Memphis was you driving through, my guy? I be out, my head don't be on no swivel on my, well, I live in a good neighborhood, so I don't be on them outskirts too often. But anything can happen anywhere is what I've learned in life, because I'm not originally from Memphis. So to me, Memphis doesn't really, it never really scared me being down here like it do some people. Might want to slide down and try to cast. Uh-oh, got a bite. Oh my gosh, man. Come on. They just taking me from my baits, man. They taking me. What am I doing wrong? Brandon, what it do? What am I doing wrong? Bluegill fishing after 20 years. What was I? 14? Dang, 20 years. Bluegill fished in 20 years. And I'm over here getting it handed to me right now. Everybody else just be snatching them out of the water. I'm like, what am I doing? Mike Farms? I don't know who that is, my guy. Has he been through a live before? What up, Bliss? We got the sunflower seeds on there. We knew it was going to be a slow day. Getting bit. Got him, Gilliana. Oh my gosh. Buddy. What am I gonna do? I can't even put you in the grease, my guy. First gill of the day. Can't even put him in the grease. Can't even put him in the grease. Oh, okay. Yeah, we live, Mike. Oh, nice. South Africa in the building. That's why they still in the bait. Suckers are that big. Got another one. Dimpling at me. I get missed him. Swipe me clean. Swipe me clean. Oh, what up? Brandon, I'm in Tennessee, my guy. Yo, my lid. I'll pick it up in a bit. Well, we keep getting snatched up by these little ones. I think I figured out the depth that they're sitting at now, so. Oop. It's crazy, that's about 4 feet right where that bobber is. It's not even that far from me. That's about a 3-foot slip bob lead. Yeah, wax worms. Yeah, I'm going for bass too. I got all my bass gear with me too. I'm gonna wait till it get a little bit warmer out. Then we're gonna go for some bass too. Brought my bass gear with me. Also, I was hoping to catch like a handful of gills, good size ones. I was hoping to get like 4 or 5 good size bluegill to do a catch, clean, and cook. But we've had a couple bites right here, but not big. So what we're actually gonna do is I'm gonna keep moving. We're gonna put the bluegill stuff up for a second. I'll probably slide down a little bit and then try to see if there's any bass tucked down in here with the jig. Yo, what up, AK-10? Kingsport. Okay, I know where Kingsport is. Yo, release to the grease. That's exactly what we were trying to do today, man. I haven't even started my YouTube video. We're gonna do a YouTube video and a live at the same time. I haven't started my video yet, but I have the Go Preezy on me. We just been getting attacked by these minuscule bluegill right here in this little spot. There's like a handful of them stacked where this tree kind of sticks out like right now. Ah, they got me clean. They got me clean. I wonder if they'll attack that little bit that's sticked on there. Boy, trying to be a bluegill connoisseur. Trying to be a bluegill whisperer. Look at them. They hitting the hook. Look at them. Ah, we had one. I got a little bit of look at this. Look how much waxworm on here. That is it. And they still going after the hook. So they're small right here. We're gonna fly down in a bit. Try to see if we can get any bigger ones. Cause it's gotta be, if it's 4 or 5 pound bass in here, it's gotta be some bigger bluegill in here. Cleaning. Dude, I'm trying. I told the wife I was gonna try to catch a couple, so you know, you tell the wife that you gotta try to see now. You gotta try to see now. I can catch bass all day. Some places I know I can get like some good bluegill. Oh, getting bit, getting bit. Come on. I don't know. If you're gonna get it, get it. Dang it. They took my little bit I had left on her off. Got to mighty. They still nibbling at it. Got it. I can't release him to the grease when he that big. God to mighty. Look at that. What I'm gonna do with him? Out that. That's this bass candy. Might as well hook him in the back, throw him out there, and let a bass get him. Not. I'm in Tennessee, Parker. That's some bass candy. Can't do nothing with him. Nothing. I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna move down a little further, make some pitches. It's a lot of sticks and trees that lay along that line right there. We're gonna see. We're just picking off these small ones right here by this tree. This tree that's underneath here. All right, we'll try back in a sec. Chattanooga. Ah, nice. Nice to see a Tennessee native. Parker, yeah, we in Memphis, Tennessee, Parker. Good old Memphis 10. This is my first time actually using a slip bobber too. I had a slip bobber in the past, but I didn't really fish with it too often. Got the good old SLX out today. I don't have any 6th Sense gear with me today because I didn't get to rig up my finish rigging up my BFS joint. I had to put some new line on it the other day. Slab crappie, nice. Bro, there's some slab crappie in here, man. I just can't get to them. They always sit like right here, like right out there in like 14. It's like 10 to 14 feet right up in there. This is like 7 and 8 right up in here. Let's get out to 9, and it just gets out to like 10 and 14 out there in that middle section. But it's, I mean, hand. Them suckers look like bass on the when you're looking at them on scope. That's how big some of them are out there in that middle. Now we got the bass gear out. We're gonna see if we can make some shake. Dragging this. Make sure I gotta keep up with my battery today, because I do have my charger with me. Hitting it on the fall. That's all I'm saying, man. That's how they do out here. You get them, you'll drop down. They'll hit it at about 12 if you watching them on scope. They'll watch that sucker come. They'll see it. It'll hit it. They'll come up from 14 and then hit it at about 12. And I mean, they'll charge up like you think it's a bass. That's so weird. I don't see them in schools or like schools out here like that. Usually I've seen them out here running in like 3s and 4s out here. Only reason you can kind of tell they're bass is just how they stack up on top of each other instead of being right next to each other. That drop down. see if we get anything. Yo, what up, Jay Breeze? What it do, ski? We out here giving it a go, man. That's all we can do. That's all we can do today. Dragging bottom a little bit. Dragging bottom, trying to chase some Gillianos. Probably gonna work our way around to that side and try to beat it up. But we might get hung a few times here and there, but you know, part of the process. Part of the process. Glad everybody had a chance to slide through this morning. Crazy, it's 9:30 already. Should have put my cold socks on because my feet cold. Just dragging a jig. Didn't bring a bucket with me, but I got a bag just in case. Just in case. I did get a couple good bluegill, but oh snap! I didn't even see who donated. Appreciate the donation. Ah dang! Something just popped off right out there in that middle. Look at it. See that? I don't know what that was. What the heck? That's not a fish. That's, I'm repeating, not a fish. We got a tree. We got tree yonder. For sure, tree yonder. Come on. Yeah, tree yonder pounder, boy. Get off of there. Good solid tree yonder right there. Oh yeah, some good ones in here, man. You just got to get them to bite, man. They're iffy. They are iffy. Like I said, we got the sun coming up over the horizon. We're gonna slide over to that side. We're gonna try to see if we can get some bluegill off some of those logs over there. Some of them sticks that's in the water. Maybe chunk the jig around them. See if we get anything to shake. Just have some fun, man. That's the game plan. Just being out here is fun for me. This is better. This beats work tenfold. Let's just say that. UPS driver arrested. Charged after driving his truck toward a child. Man, folks are wild. We're gonna dangle a 6-cent crappie bait here in a sec after I get this in. Yo, what up, Chevy Speed? What it do? What up, Connor? Dude got a jerk bait. Got a couple of crankbaits I can tie on too. We might give a go here in a sec too. I swear every time I come out here and I hear that Lowe's thing, it just makes me think about Fallout. That it's like nice. It's relatively close. Maybe about 2 I'd say 2 to 3 blocks is Lowe's, and they have that alarm that goes off in the parking lot that just tells you to lock your doors and stuff like that, and be aware of your surroundings and stuff. And you hear that every now and then, and it is like, oh, what was that? It's like somebody talking to you, but it's nobody out here. All right, we got the 6 cents frequency minnow. Make a couple casts with. Hey, appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Appreciate everybody for, man, getting me to my light goal of 25. I'm about to slide down after I make a couple casts with this frequency minnow from 6 cents. That's the only thing about wintertime is you don't get hardly any telltale signs with wintertime. Like with the spring and the summer, you kind of know where they're generally located. In the winter, you kind of, okay, they're on the bottom, but they could be on the bank. Who knows? It's kind of all over the place. The weather's been all hit or miss for us lately, and you tend to don't know. So you do a lot of blind casting, a lot of just guessing and trying different baits, and just rinse, repeat, new bait. Let's try a different bait. Let's try a different bait. Hey, appreciate that. So that's what we're doing today, and we got time, so why not let it fly? We're at 62% on the bat life. Got my external with me. I can just whip around my chest, plug that up, keep the party going. Probably plugged it up about 50 some percent, 48.5%. So we can keep on going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have my best luck, I believe, on that far side next to some trees with this bluegill setup. Said the other day we was out, we pulled one on the BFE baits. The BFE baits Tenesaki shad, and we pulled one on the BFE base jig, which I was just throwing. So those 2 baits are definitely on deck. Once we get, where the hell is my belt on? I got my carrying belt on, and that junk is hugging. Got my Peace Be Still belt on, and it is hugging. Bird's going crazy. Got a dog. Crazy part is I wanted to start on this side because I figured it would be a little bit more concentrated area, tighter pocket for fish to be in. Ugh, hit all that grass down there. Ugh. All right, let's push. Pushing through the woods, you gotta make sure you got your stuff squared away pretty good. Pick up the plastic and leave that. All right, let's push. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Yo, if you haven't already, forgot to mention, we are doing a giveaway. So if you haven't checked out the giveaway video that went live last night, make sure y'all do. Wouldn't want anybody missing out on a chance to win. Oh, okay, that's stick in the water. Win a little something for the new year. So make sure you check out that video and try to get entered to win. Dude, get off my bluegill setup. That braid on, catch everything. Let's get down through here. Alright. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna start with the bluegill. The Gilliana. The Gilliana setup real quick. And them crows going stummy, boy. Yeah. We're just gonna drop her in there right fast. Oh, wrapped around my tip. I was like, what am I stuck on? Okay, there we go. Much better. All right, we're gonna just drop her in right here right quick before I get to my final destination, which is down this hill without dying slowly. I'm gonna push over by them trees though. That's where I really wanted to go. I just wanted to drop it in just before I drop it in to start. How's everybody doing this morning? What up, Alex? Probably about a foot. Let's make it a little bit longer of a drop. Give myself some room to cast overhead here. That is, yeah, all right, we'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Yo, what up, BFG? We are strapped and loaded with the fishing licenses. We are good to go with the fishing license. Trust me. Make sure my bait is secure for one. With the bluegill juice. There we go. That's good. I don't know if I'm deep enough, but we'll take that to dangle with. Let's see. We knew where a pile of them was over here, but is there a pile of them situated on that side? We don't know. All we can do is try. I want to try to get right up in between there, but I figured it'd be not too far off where these brush piles are. Don't want to mess around. Really, don't mind throwing the jig up in here either, but I don't want to mess around and lose my jig off rip. It might be a little bit deeper down too. I'm only aiming for what? Let's see. Our bobber is set for about 2 feet. About 2 feet. Hey, we're at 29 likes on the live. Trying to see if we can make some shake this morning. Out here, yay or nay. Got some good sunflower seeds on us right now. Gotta have the seeds on deck when you're out here. As out here Gilliana fishing. No, my butt. I'm not gonna let it sit long enough to catch one. Yo, what up, Ron? We're giving it all. Mm. 1 second, everybody. I had way too many tabs. We trying. Gilliana's worth of art thou. That's not a root, that's a tree limb. Yeah, down there. There's some down there, but I don't see any right up in here. I'm gonna pick up the bait caster here in a second. Make a couple casts, that jig down through there. Try. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. All right, let's throw the jig right quick. I'm gonna leave her baited up. Looks like a lake. Yeah, it's a lake. I would consider this a lake. It's for 15 foot deep. 15 to, I think the deepest I've seen is about 15, 14. I'll do both. Today my plan was to go for bluegill, but the only ones we caught so far have been like 3 or 4 inches. All the way out. Joy, what it do? What up, MTZ? Oh, that was not a fish. That felt like a thump for a second there. That was a stick. Got to mighty. Hey, appreciate that thumbs up, Willis. Man, they're gonna be out deep, man. They're just all probably sitting out deep, just waiting. The BFE based jig out here. Trying to see if I need to retie. I'm good. Running down this bank line over here, trying to anyway. See if anything's sitting out there in that deep part, off that wood. I see where the little baby bluegill are, but man, I can't. We're trying to go for the big ones. We need a snack size one. You know what I'm saying? Tried to find my blade bait this morning. Everybody been using, but I couldn't find one. Hey, there you go. We got that right. I was just seeing it this morning. Just saying it about energy this morning, and then not taking crap from people. No, I'm on chill mode. I brought the sunflower seeds. I'm on chill today. Really waiting on this sun to get all the way up, and it changed this temp because it's 44 right now. How today supposed to be over 60, so. Stick. Hey, hoping there was some gills right up in there. That's crazy. Dang, Frosty. Appreciate that. Goodness. I was like, what is that? I was like, dang, Frosty dropped the dub down on that. I was like, that little gift box over there, folks. Man, they are not going for this G right up in here. Let's try the frequency minnow right quick. See if it ain't crazy, because not even really any small bass don't really attack over here like you think they would. fish. I don't know what that was. That didn't really give way on me. A stick. Not really 100% sure, but didn't feel like a full-on bite. Nope. That's a stick. Okay, we're off. We're off. Kind of glad I kind of got that as a backup in my arsenal, because I never knew how people did that. Like, bro, how are they just popping the line? That's what we're running. 6 cents frequency minnow. 16 ounce. Jiggy at 2. 6 cents. Better than the jig. I've never been a fan of the 6 cents jig head until this one. Never really liked the other jig heads from 6 cents, but this one I rock with. Gillianas today. Oh yeah, we trying to chase some Gillianas. We got 2 Gillianas already. Not big enough though. We got some like 3-inch, 3 to 4 inch Gillianas, but looking for like 6 to 7, and I did not 7 and did not see them. Dude, I'm mad because I didn't get to zoom my mic all the way out. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. It won't. I want to zoom all the way out, but it will not let me. There we go. Hey, look at the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I was like, my camera will not zoom all the way out. There we go. Look at that. Probably plug up my mic here in a bit so I can. I'll plug up my battery pack in a bit. And then we're gonna move. We'll make a move. Not gotten bit. Haven't seen any action. Nothing. My wife just texted me. Yo, I'm in Tennessee. Good old Tennessee. Yeah, we was getting bit by some bluegill. They just wasn't the size we were looking for earlier. And I just was playing around with them. Oh, caught that tree. Can't complain about the catching trees. At least we got a tree yonder today. Yo, what up, Mike? Hope all good on your end, my boy. We about to make a move right quick. About to try to get around on that side. See if we can throw out and maybe fish up some bluegill on that edge. I'll have to push off about 10 feet off the bank, though. Maybe. Let's see what we can do. And on that side, we might try to crank jerkbait as well. See how much room we got. But let's see if we can get over there first without dying slowly. Well, just took that whole tree out. You know what? I tried to go over. I was going to go around you, but I'll just go over you. Dang, there's some big thorn bushes on that sucker. Well, who's up for an adventure? Adventure time. Definitely a winter sin, not a summer sin. I will not sin this hard in the summertime. pre-spawn down here. Dang, man. That's got to be sweet. I wish. Definitely not pre-spawn in these parts. We're actually fighting for a bite. Over here throwing everything I got at them, like the kitchen sink. Let's see. All right. Let's go on the other side of this tree. Nice weather. Yo, though, Michael. Yeah, today's supposed to be pretty good. It was a little chilly this morning, but it's slowly warming up some, so. All right, let's go see if we get some gills first. At least we got a rod holder right here. Oh, 360 no scope. Right there. Not sure how deep it is right there though, so I might have to adjust my slip bobber a little bit. I ain't lying, we had frost this morning. This morning was frosty for us here too. I didn't. My next door neighbor truck was frosted over. Had to get me one of them window covers for the frost. Because the wife parks in the garage, I park outside. I need to get me one of them. Got a pretty good little leader on her, about a 10 to 12 foot floral leader on here, 4 pound, going to some 8 pound braid. But I'm trying to see if there's some gill sitting over here off this edge. It's got to be about 6 feet right there. Oh no, I don't lose my extra leader line. Throw that in my pocket. Not leader line, I mean bob stopper line. I gotta get some bob stopper. That's what I should have put on. Still don't take long. If you got bluegill in the area and you drive down a waxworm, you will know pretty quick if you got bluegill in the area. Right now, no hits. It's been sitting out there for about 10-15 seconds, if that. Yeah, I got a crappie jig too. 1/16 ounce crappie jig too for a bluegill, but I got some wax worms on this setup. I do have a couple crappie baits I could slip bob with. I just gotta find them. I haven't even only really found like one patch of them that's been biting the wax worms. We got hit a couple times over there with the wax worms right off that spot. I gotta make my Been making my lead a little bit longer because I don't know how far down they're sitting either, because we're kind of eyeballing it on without scope. So they could be right here. Maybe they're just sitting out a lot deeper. So you don't know. Like I said, it's about 9 feet right here, depending the slope. No bobber, cast, let free fall, repeat. With waxworm? With waxworm on a hook, just let it free fall out there. No bobber. Jordan, some red wigglers. Well, somebody told me don't do red worms right now. Do the wax worms. They do a little better in the winter with anything. That's what we've been doing, Dad. That's what we did on that side over there. Like I said, we did have some bites over there. That other side. Other side, though. Okay, I'm not sure how deep it was right there. But we giving it a go. I'm going to slide down a little bit and try at an angle. Just trying to play off of the last time I got the live scope out here and kind of saw like how the lay of the land looks. You love wax worms. Also, when reeling in, give a jerk up and let it fall in. Oh yeah, did I've been fishing, my guy. We fish a time or two on this channel, you know what I'm saying? Just a time or two. That sun gonna be fierce today, I can tell just by being right here right now. Slide real quick. Get a little taco sunflower sits. He said that red wiggler don't bring them up. Bro, I'm done. That's funny. Gotta slide down real quick. Do 2 lives today. I might walk over to the other lake. Try it too. Off the dock. I would definitely put some shoes on those W boots. Sun is on a beam. Yeah, man, that's the thing, man. Right up in here. Yeah, it looks really good. Like I said, last time I caught crappie out here, they were out in the middle. They looked like bass on scope. They weren't really playing on the... They looked just like bass on scope. Bobbers are for noobs or live bait. Well, let me be a noob. I usually fish for bluegill without a bobber. I usually fish with just a freaking jig. But I want to try something today. 52. I'm 37, my guy. So we not too far out the same boat. I just know bluegill fish a lot. Uh-oh. Y'all saw that little pick? Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm gonna drop her down just a little more. Like, look, like our bobber stop is literally right here. Look at our slip bobber. That lets you know anything, like I said, they down there. Oh, okay. They probably took everything. Probably picked us clean right there. Okay. We're getting some hits right there. Fix my. We're getting some hits right there. Playing super deep right now, though. Yep. Couple pecks. Still getting pecked. They started to move on me. Okay, they picking at us. Pecking at us right up in there. Oh, still getting pecked right there again. Come on. We getting pecked though, so that let me know. They're small. They are so small. They're not really getting the hole. They're not really getting it all the way, but they pecking at it. Pecking again. Yeah, they're little babies. Nah, man, you hit that crappie hole, my boy. Now the kiddos were funny. They were talking about my wax worms. It's like, what are you gonna use those for? Well, I only fish with artificials. Never really had wax worms. When I was a kid, we used to have wax worms in the refrigerator. You knew you was going fishing when Daddy had the wax worms out. You go to the refrigerator, you look in the bottom, and you see some wax worms. You knew you was going fishing that weekend. Pegs, okay, got a couple pegs right there. So they a little bit further out and a little bit deeper. Getting pegged right there. Come on. They just little. Getting pegged. Yeah, they're all little. I gotta I'm gonna show you my other setup in a sec. Show you what I'm also throwing. Oh my gosh, he took the whole bobber down. That one took the whole bobber down. All right, we good. We right through the head of that. Pecked. You getting me all the way. Oh, they got me clean on that one. Dug your own bait up. Dude, that's how we used to do that when we was out and you run out of bait, run out of wax worms. You'd be like, bro, go pick that rock up. See if you see a worm underneath there. We used to do that all the time. We used to go look for worms, pick up rocks, pull up sticks. All right, loop. Okay, we'll take it. Dang it. Got that stick. I'm gonna push down a little bit. Next cast. Old school facts. Yeah, that's what he used to do. Like you run out of, you used to get a box, a big old pack of wax worms. You run out of wax worms. Like, you gotta go lift them sticks up. See if you find something. Cause you wasn't finna go to the store once you was out. You wasn't going back to the store. You was already on the water. You wasn't going back. If I was using wax worms, I'd be ice fishing. We don't get no ice out here to go ice fishing. Yeah, see, they not right there. They was right here in this column because my bobber's right there. It's not moving, but they were right up in here biting. They're not biting right there. Now watch this. We're gonna make a cast right beside that, about 4 feet to the right of that. Right up in here. Just to see if they still there. And we'll try a frequency minnow from 6 cents. Yeah, the little ice fishing minnow. Them just be like that. They be so small. You know, I was planning on being out for a little minute today. I brought water with me. I brought a battery backup. I need to get that out now. We have 40%. I think they moved down. Nothing big. Nothing. None of them has been big. Every bite. We're finna break that frequency minnow out real quick. Try it. They love wax worms there too. Yeah, that's what Mike said. That's what all I used to fish with back in the day when I was a kid. We used red worms when we had to. Oh, got a bite. Oh my gosh, he little. He pulled the whole thing underneath. Got to mighty. I think he swiped me clean. In the arms of the angel, far away from here. Almost did. He just ripped my wax worm off. But it was hungry. Should have got a little bit of a smaller hook. Just a little bit of a smaller hook. Yeah. They keep pulling me down, but they not giving out. They pulling me down. Yeah, hook too big. They small. They probably like 3 or 4 inches. 3 or 4 inches. They're not the bluegill I usually catch are big enough to get a 1/16 ounce jig head while I'm moving it. So these suckers are really little. They're fighting this. It's like right now I'm getting pecked. I'm gonna put a fresh one on and I'm gonna throw it and I'm gonna drop it out a little bit deeper and see if we get if anything else will pop up on us. Dang, that's a fat, juicy one right there. Good gosh. This one got a BBL. And I thought I picked up the smallest hook. Well, that's because I'm used to catching bigger bluegill, so I'm kind of in the dark out here shooting our shot, you know. Shooting our shot. I think I've maybe caught like 2 bluegill out here my entire life, but I've seen them on scope. Gonna drop down another foot on the slip bob and go out a little bit further. Drop out a little bit further. Fish the ditches. It's a couple good ditches out here, maybe with some 3-pounders in it, 4-pounders from some ditches I've seen. What's my battery on? Okay. I know, gotta pull my battery pack out. I'm acting like I got full charge all day. Tossing them in the grease. What up, Frank? What up, Frank? I can't believe we've been live for an hour and a half. We got 48 likes, man. We're almost at 50. So they're not sitting. Ooh, that's slippery. They're not sitting right there. That's for sure. But there are a slew of them kind of sitting right up in here. See, yeah, so that's too deep. Too deep for us right there. Let's see. Let's drop her back out to where they were sitting. See if the slip bob was too deep. Yeah, so that's a little bit too deep. So that's about, what's that? I think I got it at about 5 feet. Almost. No, it's about 4. No, that's taller than me. That's about as tall as me. Okay, so my slip bob is at about 5 foot right now. I'm touching the bottom at about 5 feet. So we'll take a foot off that slip bobber. Clewiston. Oh, that sounds good. What up, Don? Clewiston. Yeah, we're going for yeah, we are going after trying to go after bluegill. We've caught like two so far. Bunch of little small bites. There's another little wood tree that's down about 7-8 feet down that way. We're gonna go try to see if we get a bite. But there was a cluster of them about right up in here, and we're biting on them grits. I'm over here trying to be macho, man. I told the wife, man, I'm gonna go catch us some fish today. Usually I go for bass, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to go for bluegill today. Let's get some wax worms. Let's get a slip bob. Let's see if we can drum something up in these different depths of water out here. And only caught like 2 4-inch bluegill. Don't stop fighting and enjoy Lizzie. Oh, the wife sent me a video. I can't check it out yet. Or can I? Hold on. Let's see something right fast. I don't know what she sent me. Can I pop her off into a bubble? Dang it, I thought I could. I can do a pop-up view on the bubble. Y'all might hear this. This is the wife. She doing one of her videos for today. Let me know if y'all can still hear my audio and video right. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, we're gonna try something different. Yeah. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. I got a pop-up window for my text message 3 that I could do. If I get the wife text me, I can always pop a window up and check her messages, so she won't be like, dang, this man ain't texting me back. You know how the women be. This is what we got also right here. little 6 cents frequency minnow. Since we know it's about 6 to 6 feet right here, 5 to 6 feet, we'll just tap this along. We'll see what her video sound like today.
All right, so I want you to think about something as we are in 2026. I just don't know where the time went. Anywho, so you know the old adage, what's the worst that can happen? And I know that it's so easy to think about what is the worst that can happen, especially when you've been through a lot and you've had a lot of trauma, you've had some difficult times, and you've had some struggles. But what I want you to think about for 2026 is, what is the best that can happen? And the idea is that we're reframing how we think through things. We are teaching our brains, we're teaching.
Okay, then. Okay, then. My boy over here talking to me like I've never fished. We out here, we doing this thing, my boy. The DLV. I can't wait to see what where B-Lat's gonna have his tournament. That's what I'm waiting on, to see where the straight up fishing tournament is gonna be at, so I can decide on what to do. Hold on, what she say? The video will have a voice note. She sent me something else too. Yeah, we might try. I'm gonna throw the jig too. Might end up throwing the crankbait on. This watercolor did. What you thinking? What you thinking? Got chartreuse. Got a chartreuse. I think I got a natural shad pattern, and we also got a crankbait as well. Cause man, maybe a finicky. We'll probably drag that jig up. Chris with government cheese and okra bites. Oh, bro. I said government cheese. You hit my back up battery right fast. Since the audio's good, we'll just rock without the mic today. I got a camera set up at the house to watch the squirrels to see if they attack my mountain of cookies that I put out there for them today. We're gonna see if they attack it, because they are feisty out there. Hey, appreciate that, Willis. Yeah, man, the wife's starting to do her thing, man. Can't wait to see her blossom in her own right, because she, like I said, she works for HR. She does a lot. She's done a lot of meetings HR wise, and she talks a lot. She does a lot of HR trainings, and this year her and one of her friends decided to just, man, do a podcast, talk about stuff. That's something they used to do, training people, coaching people. That's like in her wheelhouse. So big to see her finally like stepping into her own when it comes to that. Yeah, she doing it up. I'm proud of her for that, because you know me, I team player motivated. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go live for a little bit later, do some crappie cleaning. Okay. Dude, if I could get a bite, be straight. I was hoping the sun would come up and it kind of stir some trouble up, but every bump I see on the water has been about 25 feet off the bank. Oh, right now I'm seeing some fish chasing them on top, right out that way. That was a stick. Throw the jig out right quick. That's what they were biting the other day. It was biting the jig or minnow style bait. Rabbit, how many followers do you got? Ooh, I might try to jerk bait after this. Like 20. All you need is 50. Once you get to 50, you can go live on YouTube. Dang, the Raiders fired Pete Carroll too. Dang. Tell you, boy, that day after the season be crucial. No, Kevin Stefanski's gone from Cleveland, which I'm not mad at because I really want to see Shador trying to kind of shine a little bit. I'm a big fan of Shador, so. Yeah, keep pushing. Make sure you're putting out videos consistently. Get you some shorts going daily. Get some videos every now and then. Like I said, I do live, but I'm trying to work on doing more long form content this year. Hopefully, they didn't take my audio all the way out. Trying to work on doing more long form content this year. Solid Dog, what up? We catching air right now, my guy, but we trying. That's the name of the game. Got the jig going. Might switch to a try crankbait out here in a sec. See if we can get some crankbait love. Hey, 63. Can't really say your name because I think that is. I'm not sure. I think that's Russian. Yeah, I might try a crankbait here in a second. See if I can get a crankbait down and get a bite. Yeah, I can see YouTube not liking that. YouTube used to be a little bit more freer, but once it became a little bit more monetized heavy, they kind of cut back on a lot of stuff, which I can understand. It's basically a business. It's not like how it used to be. It's more business now. The sun came out with a vengeance, boy. There's a stick just right there. All right, with this sun, change it up a little bit. Sun popping out. What y'all think? Let me know which one would you throw? Oh, hold on. Let's try this first. Let's try let's try another crawl first, right quick. Got that June bug. Healthcare getting ready to go crazy. Hey, Willie, that's funny because I was like that the other day. I was in the backyard with a bucket, bro, with a bucket, testing stuff out. Man, we can't really say much the world already. But when crazy as it is, alright, let's just try. Take the jig off. We'll try this crawl bait right quick. On a Ned. Let that dry a little bit in the churn. No more peels. I can see that. Maurice, what it do? Dude, I'm getting mad. Bro. Crazy about it. I was just trying to get the darn line out the way. Darn fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbania. Hey, what it do? 250. I could swear they've been trying to get away from peels for the longest though. That is totally lighter than that jig. That cast literally almost went to the moon. I almost casted that out to Texas. Dang, y'all fish just literally skyrocketed out of the water down there. They are all in that middle. That's about not the deepest point. Oh. Dude, I just saw a fish go airborne in January. Literally just saw a fish go airborne. This is the SLX DC. Yo, we're at 57 likes, man. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. Be greatly appreciated. I think my backlight just went all the way up just because I'm plugged up. Yeah, I don't need it to be on 100. It's kind of making me be at 100. What's the temp right now? 54. Big old leaf. God almighty. Dude, they're going crazy in that middle, man. That's I can see I can literally see where the bait fish are sitting on top. Wish I could show y'all on camera, but it's a little bit too far out. Follow that trail. That sun is kind of warming up that first 2 to 3 feet of water on them. I gotta change my settings up a little bit. This is a little bit lighter. Tree yonder beats a tree yonder. Yo, what up, Mike? Yeah, we broke out some old school today. We need to move. I need to go down. Keep seeing the bait just going stupid down further. We're about to make a move. It's just gonna suck getting down there. We gotta go through these trees. I just feel like a... Dang. What the heck? Pull my hands down a little bit right there. Out too far. Yeah, this is around the corner from my cribbo. It's kind of hard to get to. You can't park out. You can't park nowhere near it. These folks know you, like know every vehicle that live over here. It's so wild. Luckily, I just walk from home, so I don't have to worry about a whip being parked nowhere near or on the street. Cause they inspect every whip that's on the street. I've had a couple instances where I have gotten some like women pull up on me. Women pull up on me. Not like Karens, but just like, you live over here? And I'm like, yeah. And they like, what's your address? And they HOA people, so they look it up. The HOAns. I don't see that bait ball now. Yeah, I do. I still see it. It's a bait ball right there. Yeah, it's crazy because I was walking over here and a car pulled up behind me. They was all creeping all slow, trying to see which direction I was going. Oh my gosh. Hey, what up, guys? Man, we've had some bites, but that's about it. Thinking about tying on a crankbait. Just saw a huge blow up over there. God almighty. Dang, hold on, I can't see my screen. Oh, y'all can't even see the ripple off that. We about to push. I wasn't even really planning on pushing down that quick, but man, after seeing that, that was like a 5-pounder. Just blow up on something on top. All right, let's push down right quick. Then we'll probably break the GoPro out, do a little GoPreasy intro. Almost left my BFE. I was letting it dry. Oh yeah, that's how you know that sun coming out strong, when a bait dries. While it's sitting on your backpack. I'll catch a back up to y'all. Let's see what you say. Message here on. Oh, right. HOA butt kiss. You about right. Fishing. You don't think you've been fishing ever? How you not think you have? Shad, bait ball, switch to a swim bait or a shallow crank. Yeah, I got a shallow crank. I'm gonna put on. Got a shallow crank. I got a 6-foot diving crank. I got a jerk bait as well. So we got some baits to try. Let's see if we can get up out of here without falling down. My mission today was bluegill, and they flopped on me. The bluegill took a hiatus. Let's try to work our way up out of here. Where is the exit? I don't have any shades on, so I gotta be careful going through these trees. Don't get stabbed in the eye. So I need to walk over there. Yeah, you don't get stabbed in the eye. Ooh. Okay. Trust me, I have seen it in person, especially working at the eye doctor. Seeing some joggers come in and jogging through the woods and get poked in the eye and losing eyes and losing vision in the eyes. Okay. Good. Semi in the clear. Tennessee backyard. Let's see if I still see. Ooh, what was that? Oh, a bird. That was a bird. Something just took out running down through them trees. I said, what was that? All I saw was his tail. Alright. Yeah, I saw that blow up, like right up in here. Good old Tennessee. Because you're the only 10 I see. Alright, I only have a lot of casting room right here, though. That's the only downfall about right here. The casting room sucks cheeks. Let's move down just a little bit more. Well, let's make a couple casts right quick. We can sidearm it. Ooh, perfect. Got a tree that can hold my rods. Flies around in Tennessee. You mean like fruit flies and stuff? Twin troller. Dude, I want a twin troller. Let the rip tater chip. Dude, it drops off so quick. And it's such a soft bottom. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I need to move down. I need to move down. We need to go further down. We gotta go further down. I see where they're at now. We gotta go further down. Let's roll. I saw another blow up. Fast out here. Over the river through the woods. We'll come to this house. We go. Oh, I see. Shit, I might even get away with the frequency now. Darn. Trying to get through this without breaking a rod is insane. Or hitting a hole. Okay, now we're in some clear pretty quick. Frequency minnow down first. Just saw a good little blow up on top, but I'll drag the Ned down through here too, just in case. Oh yeah, we have flies now. It's wintertime, my guy. We got 83 people in the live, 61 likes, man. Let's run it up. We haven't hit 100 likes in a little minute, so if you haven't hit that like button, we greatly appreciate it. Dude, I'm so mad my camera is, there we go, it was zoomed in. My boy Willie sent me some photos. I'm ready to see what he got. There's a little ripple over there. Domino's. Okay, never mind. Maybe they going to work. I'm like, why I see a Domino's car? It's too early to see a Domino's truck sliding through. Did they move already? I don't know. We rushed down here. They might have already skipped town. Nope, 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 nope. They're gonna shad jumping right there. Shad jumped right there. Dang. Hey, appreciate that, Willis. Say Gators take it off here. Dang, we just saw that shad jump. Might try that crankbait. Cover some water with that crankbait real quick. Ooh, that was a horrible cast. I looked back. So I was casting. Gotta make sure my cast angle good. I don't want to catch one of these plants. That rig, I need to try that. I need to pull that out. I got it. I got enough in my bag to set that up. It's another set of bait running over there. Looks like they going to bed for the winter. Inline spinner. I got a spinner bait too we could try. See, that sun done came out and you kind of get a gist of what you're looking at with that sun out. Dude, that sun is so bad over my shoulder, I can barely see my screen. I know we only got 64 likes, though. No, that's cool. Yeah, you can only like once. This is not TikTok. Yeah, we gotta link up soon, my guy. Let me know. Shoot me how your schedule look this week or next week, man. We could hit Mike Rose. I pass by there. I literally pass by you every day. So I still see movement out that way. It's getting to the point where it's like this jacket kind of like, hey, take me off. There we go. Just my mount up, so I'm kind of. Yeah, it's like, what do y'all want? I'm gonna throw the bluegill run out here in a sec, see if we get a bluegill or two. What? Might even try that other back pond over there. they was popping off for a second there. There's a lot of grass underneath. And they just kind of died off. Cut cart. Yo, what up, Carno? Chad. My fist. Nah, I'm playing Chad. What up, my boy? Welcome back. About to take this jacket off, though. I know one thing. It's getting hot. Jacket about to come off. Backpack coming off. Still seeing fish moving on top. At the time of crankbait. Look at that bait. Bait fish jumping right there. I think a spinnerbait might do it. I just don't like fishing spinnerbait with no wind. What's the say on a spinnerbait with no wind? Let that dry. Jerkbait being a menace to society, boy. Jerkbait being a menace. Yep, still see bait on top. Still see the bait on top. Look at them. They're right there, literally sitting right there. Just all up top. People's number one thing is the treble hook. Think carp are the smartest fish. I don't know. I think they're kind of a mix of just dumb. I think they're just dumb, too dumb to know they're dumb, or too smart that they're dumb. You know how you can still be smart and dumb. Like they got all the book sense, no common sense. That's what I think about carp. Book sense, no common sense. All common, no book. One or the other. Water too cold for a lizard. I'm dying. Got that rip stop. Dude, they're just chasing bait. I see them chase bait right now. Just out deep. Uber straight to Gunnerful. I do not blame you, my boy. I would be right there with you. A bunch of grass on us. The grass is strong in this one. Bro, y'all saw that? They are skyrocketing out of the water for these fish. We might want to throw the spinnerbait. What do y'all think about spinnerbait with no wind? Spinnerbait, no wind. What do y'all think? Yay or nay? The only thing about this ripstop is that it doesn't float. It kind of sinks a little bit, so you kind of gotta keep it up. Can't let it sit for too long without jerking it. Yeah, that's the only thing about this one. Let me get it up so y'all can see it. Like, it doesn't suspend, it just instantly so once you hit it, boom, boom, you gotta go, because it'll be on the bottom before you know it. That's the only thing about this ripstop. It's a sinking jerkbait. And I already had it in my bag. I didn't have time to grab one of my Berkeley stunners. I didn't think I'd actually tie it on. That's the funny part. Wanted to give it a go though. Didn't think I'd tie it on. Play some Warzone. Alright, man. Have fun with that. Man, good luck on that Warzone. They're gonna make me play a game today. Where they out here acting. But I was out here. I was out here on a mission anyway, just to get out. So not complain whatsoever. Bad day on the water is better than a day in the office. I tell you that much. Try to crank right quick. Shallow diver. I think I'll take being out here than being at the office. I wish I brought my multi-tool. Should have brought my multi-tool. A little bit easier to switch up. Slow action. Not sure about where you're at. Bro, I just saw a bass literally jump out of the water twice for some top water. And I'm seeing up there another one. Just jumped out of the water right there for a top water. I probably could throw a plopper and catch one if I get it in the right spot. Which is wild. Uh-oh, I got some bait moving right in front of me right now. Let's see if I can get out there. They're just being so finicky. But they're chasing bait though. Pensacola. Oh, Pensacola. I was like, Pensacola. I had to think about that for a second. Dang, Cardinals fired their head coach too. Ah. I got a wild game and stuff. I've been sending everybody today. My For You page has been doing stupid game and stuff. Like those scary, spooky games like Freddy something somethings and all that. I've been having some wild stuff come across that junk lately. Let me check my battery pack right quick. We're sitting at 79. Nice. Let's see if any bluegill over here. Something I haven't any luck with the bass and tons. See if we got any Gilliana luck over here. Because the bass are not playing with us. It's not as deep right there. A little shallow right there. A little bit shallower. So not that deep. Right there. Oh, let's see. Oh, there they go. Acted up again. Right up in there. Let's see if we can. And right there too. Might have to try. I got a BFE Temasaki shad. We could also try too. Drop you down just a little bit here. We'll bring you up just a little bit. Might have you sit as deep. Yo, 75 likes on the live, man. Appreciate y'all. Just for stopping through, showing you boys some love. Been struggling with it, boy. That's how I go. The days I really have any time to fish is when I catch them, or don't really want to go, and I make myself go, I catch them. But the days I will like, all right, bet I'm going today. This whole week planned out for this, and I don't catch nothing. That's how I go. Do I want to go try that back lake? I got time. It's only 11:11. How many wax rounds I got left? Crazy. I can't get no bluegill on this side. Yeah, my boy Willis down there snapping them up. dude, they're just running across the top. What the fire? They all out that deep. I mean, every single one I've seen has been that far out. Like, chasing bait. First little bluegill bite right there. I don't know if it got us though. Hey, Cox, you right. That might have robbed us blind. Let's see. Check yeah, we got a little piece left on there. Not enough to do nothing with, but I'm gonna put it right on the hook and see. That's our first little nibble of any type of bait fish over here though. Change my depth up a little bit. Ratoba. Let's put another little wax worm on there right quick. Shit. Yeah, you can tell they just chasing that bait fish all around. You just see the bait fish like literally in inches of water on top, just combing. Looks like the water is just being rippled. And the bait fish are literally fighting for their lives right now. The bass just chasing them. It's crazy because I can see a patch right there. There was a patch right up in here a few minutes ago that was running. Just running from them. All right, one with the water, man. One with the water. I always do good when I got my feet in the water. I always do better with my feet in the water. Them red wigglers. Oh, the red wigglers probably would have done it, man. I should have got both. I was tripping. Should have just went ahead and got both. Get off my line. Should have just went ahead and got both. It was getting nibbled right up in there for a second, then it just stopped. Wish I had a little bit more wind. I would try spinnerbait. You know what? Just blow up on top. That's fine. I don't want to catch y'all anyway. suckers. Dude, they just engulfing. It is insane. I probably, if I could turn the camera and catch it as they do it, y'all probably be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And they are literally just packing them off top. Take me away. Where'd I try it? I tried. No, I just went straight down. I didn't even try up this front section. Got a little wind on that side though. Go a little bit deeper on my cast here. And then we go. Too deep. Too deep. Too deep for my slip bob. Chevy, man, we out here, man. That's all that matters, I guess. They have not cooperated whatsoever. We had a game plan, man. I talked to these suckers before the day started. I'm like, listen here, boy. I'm going out on Monday. Y'all know this. Yeah, they playing me like a fool. They out here in the middle chasing bait. Not playing with me on the sides. I gave them the rundown before we even came out here. I said, we going live. Don't play me like no fool. And that's what they doing. They playing me like a fool. No, don't go over the tree. There we go. Yeah, Willie said I needed them red wigglers. Over here got waxworm. Said I should have had them red wigglers. We would have been in business. Too deep. Yeah, he said I should have had them red wigglers. We had some red wigglers. We probably would have caught some. I'm even be honest and say it too. I feel like that would have been the meal ticket if I'd have had some. About to go find a rock to move out the way. See if I can pull one up to test. But we're gonna shoot on that. Hey, we have 79 likes. We're gonna push on that backside and see if we get anything. What I got tied on? Crankbait, spinnerbait. Just nothing's biting. Every bite I've seen has been like 20 feet off the bank. I'm gonna leave that tied right there. I don't even really want to try a drop shot, to be honest. But what I am going to try. Said build his little bobber. Which call said I ain't need to be running no bobber. Can't remember his name. I use this one here. I'll try good BFE baits. Tenasaki shad. Very quick. Hey, what up, Tim? Appreciate that, my guy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey, we giving her a go, man. That's all you can do, really. Just give her a go and try. That's exactly what we doing. While we got the time. I didn't even check on work. I ain't really felt like it. Yeah, I'm really seeing too much action now. A lot of the bait chasing has died off, except for one little spot that's about 40 yards off the bait. Hey, 80 likes a lot. Appreciate that, y'all. You don't do ball heads on spinner bait, spinner rods, but yeah, I know it, but man, I swear it's hard to get them to bite. Ooh, I thought that was a bite for a second there. Yo, what up, Willie? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ooh, almost slipped. That would have been ugly. A whole foot in there. This will be a really good live scope dangler. Where you at, 50? Do you have trouble? Do you have much trouble with a bait caster? No, not really, my guy. I'm really fine with a bait caster. Now we're gonna make a move because we just dilly-dallying up in here. Nothing is biting, man, at all. Should have threw the minnow on and tried to chase them when I saw them chasing bait. See if they would have went after the minnow. I'm not really seeing the moving on top like I was. Snowy and cold there. Ah, man, that bites. Oh, there was some bait pop. Let me see. Can I make that cast? Just about. Oh, he blew it right beside me. I know y'all saw that. Dang, that jump blew up right literally beside my cast. Ooh, thought I caught a tree. Ah, right out beside my cast again. My preferred lure for bass. Ah, man, the swim bait. Crush City Mayor swim bait is probably my #1 lure for bass. Like, I've caught the most bass on it since this came out than any other bait I've used. Little dogs be going at it, boy. Yeah, that Crush City Mayor is just fire. All sizes. That Z-Man Diesel is really good too. I like the Diesel. I like the Diesel as well. Both sizes, the big and the smaller one. Right, we're just gonna do it. Who cares? Tie this on. Make a couple casts with it. Then we're gonna work our way either out of here or around. I wouldn't mind going to the other pond and trying it, but we've been trying it for the longest, so. I wouldn't mind taking a little mini break, turning the live off, restarting once I get to the mini pond. I mean the other pond, not the mini pond. Right. Spinner baton. No wind, but it does got a lot of good flash to it. Look at that sun out. bait. You never know. Spillway for stripers. I don't have a spillway near me, but it is a place where you can go catch stripers. But it's been closed down for a little minute, so you have to get out there. God almighty. Seal this out. Pretty good little waves. Just slow roll it back. Dang it, they just blew up right where I cast it. They are literally and royally and utterly pissing me off. Keep it up high in the column. There's a lot of fish that hitting up high up. See two guys with backpacks walking. You know me, I pay attention to stuff. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, no, they cleaning crew. Groundsman. Alright, we can either push down through the woods or we can walk all the way around. What do y'all think? Alright, my people, I think we're gonna bug out for a bit. I'm gonna restart the live when I get out to the other little penny pond and see what we can do out there. Because we haven't had any luck so far out here today. This has not been successful. That'll give us a time to rest, recharge up, and try to see if we can get a bite at that secondary pond out here. Okay, bet. Appreciate that, Willis, man. Appreciate that. Dude, oh yeah, that's one reason I'm ready to move. I knew it was going to get loud. Dang it, man. Dang it. Dang it. All right. We might be able to even catch one on the frequency now on the other side. So, but other than that, man, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to bug out 74 and I'm learning about fishing. Okay, bet. William, stay tuned. Give me about 10 to 20 minutes. I'm going to hit the other side, start the live back over again and see what we can do on the other pond over there. But I'm going to take a little bitty mini break. Got some water on me, got some seeds on me, but we'll be back in a second. And I love you. Appreciate you coming through, man. All right, people. Let's go to this other side right quick. Catch y'all in a bit. Peace. Stop and get some. I'm gonna have to dig some up. Get past these leaf blowers, god dang it.